The Nibiru legend of Sumeria takes on flesh and bones. Scientists spot a distant object in the solar system. They spot a distant object in our solar system, and they're suggesting once again that a previously unseen world may have drifted to the outer reaches of our solar system. For several years, astronomers have debated whether or not such a planet exists beyond Pluto's orbit, and now a new study may have finally found evidence that an unknown planet world, which they are tentatively calling Planet 9, so that they won't call it Planet X or Nibiru, does not exist. It can only be myth. And using data from the Dark Energy Survey, a visible and near infrared survey aimed at detecting the dynamics of the universe's expansion and the growth of large structures, authorities in their field pointed to an object that had never been seen before. And in the Dark Energy Survey, and while it's unlikely tool for finding objects in the interior of the solar system, since nearly all of them orbit within this plane, an object was spotted with a 45-degree tilt to the plane of the rest of the planet's orbits of our solar system. And here you can see what it would look like. This result of the new study completely surprised the scientists, as if they did not expect to see something like this. Still, it was something predicted by Badigan and Brown, Caltech researchers, who suggested back in 2016 that the planet was real. But despite that, David Gerdes, an astronomer at the University of Michigan and co-author, they jointly told Quantum magazine about the new research. It's not proof that Planet 9 exists, reports Shannon Hall, but I would say that the presence of an object like this in our solar system strengthens the case for Planet 9, Gerdes said. Well, there you go. The new study describes how astronomers have encountered a distant rocky object, perhaps as large as a dwarf planet, which they say was pushed into this outrageous orbit by the gravitational pull of a massive unknown world. In short, it's supported that this discovery offers unprecedented evidence that Planet 9, or what we call Nibiru-Planet X Nemesis, must be out there somewhere. The unknown alien world was first suggested by astronomers at Caltech in 2016, when they saw that a group of icy objects at the edge of our solar system had strange tilted orbits. There's something really attractive about it, said Gregory Lawlin, an astronomer at Yale University of Scientific Magnitudes. Caltech astronomers proposed that the orbits of the so-called trans-Neptunian objects, or what we call TNOs for short, were altered by the gravitational pull of a planet, okay, get this, 10 times the size of our Earth. The planet is supposed to be 10 times the mass of our Earth, located beyond Pluto. The researchers then discovered that the TNOs had elliptical orbits that all pointed in the same direction. They also found that the objects were tilted around 30 degrees downwards compared to the planet in which the planets of our solar system orbit the Sun. And while there are many indications that such a planet is not just a myth, they had not been able to spot the obscure planet in space NASA says is probably real. In 2017, NASA joined the Invisible Planet debate. The space agency pointed to 5 different indications that such a planet is real. The U.S. Space Agency also said that the non-existence of Planet 9 creates more problems than it solves. Dr. Konstantin Badikin of Caltech said, there are 5 different lines of observational evidence pointing to the existence of Planet 9. If you're going to remove that explanation and imagine that Planet 9 does not exist, then you're creating more problems than you're solving. And suddenly you have 5 different puzzles, and you have to come up with 5 different theories to explain them. So as we understand, the myth of the so many centuries that, especially in recent years, divides many astronomers and non-astronomers has begun to take on flesh and bones. This planet, which many identified as Nibiru or Nemesis, Wormwood Planet X, seems to exist. A newly discovered solar system object hints at a hidden planet 9, which scientists believe is about 10 times the mass of our Earth. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.